guys, this is Sarah. This is my assignment number 4, which is sort of a review of everything I've learned in assignment 2 and things I picked up from assignment 3. My research question was, how can physical education teachers effectively implement social media, which is a question I've been sort of pondering since we started this class. I've learned a lot of stuff that I can't wait to use and implement. So some of my new learning and things that I picked up. One of the cool things that I learned about was how to make an iMovie trailer, which is a cool way to showcase what students are learning in class, which is something I definitely want to do, and I think it would be a great way to positively communicate with parents, which is also another goal that I'm going to be working on. Basically, it's all set up for you. You can put in videos of your class. You can also use still photos. Just makes it look polished and fun. There's fun music behind it, which you can't hear right now because I'm talking, but easy, effective way to showcase positive student learning. Another cool thing that I found is I definitely want to use Twitter to have my own classroom Twitter account to communicate with parents, but oftentimes in physical education we don't have enough money to go to professional development outside of our district. So if I click on, this is just a list of all other physical education teachers who have Twitter, so if I click on the guy's first guy up there, basically it connects me right to his Twitter page, and then these are all his ideas and tweets about physical education, which is pretty awesome. I also found this is linked by categories, like physical education categories. So if I wanted to, let's say that I wanted to learn more about hula hoops, I could click on videos, and then it's going to take me to all the videos on Twitter that have physical education games or activities. So really quick way if I'm struggling for time, which happens quite a bit. Different ideas that I can pick up very easily, which is cool because in my school there aren't any other physical education teachers that I work with on a daily basis, except for the one girl I collaborate one day a week. Otherwise I don't get to see or usually talk to other physical education teachers to bounce ideas off of. So that's pretty awesome. Another thing that I found was this really cool video that shows you how to make GIFs. A GIF is like a short video that just plays over and over again, so it's a great way to sort of teach students a skill. So for instance, if I wanted to make a GIF about hopping, down here you can list all the skill set that you're looking for, and then you can videotape yourself. And basically what happens with the GIF is it plays over and over again. So I would use this if we were doing like station work. Great way for me to assess students, and I could also leave students to work on their skills, so if they forget what they're supposed to be doing, they can always just refer back to the GIF. Another really cool thing I found was this website about technology integration. It's specifically, this page speaks about physical education, but it also talks about language arts and ways to incorporate technology into social studies, or history, and has some cool ideas for integrating technology for gifted and talented, which often gets overlooked, and basically like adaptive physical education or social emotional needs. I have 2 classes of autistic students, so I'm always looking to supplement some of my curriculum to try to help them the best that I can, which is pretty cool. So lots of new learning that I really loved. The 2 takeaways definitely that I'm going to take from this class, from this assignment, is the collaborative work. Shout out to my group, Danielle, Sadie, and Chris. We use Google Chat and we communicate through email. I realized that a group project is really not that difficult to do, which is pretty cool. And they gave good feedback in my Oreo feedback. They talked about that my Google Slides, I tried to do a Google Slide presentation because I thought it would be easier to do that with the background than this assignment. The layout wasn't good because I was learning as I was going, but definitely learned from it. And the other takeaway is that I think I effectively answered my question, that I'm so excited to actually use the things that I learned, like making GIFs and using YouTube and Twitter in my classroom. Thanks.